6'6" senior number 10, Ethan Kennedy. And a 6'6" junior number 5, Roman Tony Taylor, assisted by Ian Biggs, Ryan Finley, and John Godfrey.
I got loyalty inside my DNA.
PANTHERS. At forward, a 6'5" senior number 2, Evan Allen. At guard, a 6'2" senior number 3, A.J. Moore. At forward, a 6'3" senior number 5, Stuart Swaniger. At guard, a 5'10" senior number 24, Jaden Hooten. And at forward, a 6'8" sophomore number 30, Ryan Vashon. Panthers coached by Tim Stewart, assisted by Spencer
Welcome
Hall.
back to Panther Activity Center, 5A West Boys High School Basketball. We've got conference leader Farmington. I just looked at it. I think they're 20-1, 21-1. Number 3 overall in the state, so they are a powerhouse coming in to the Panther Activity Center to play the Panthers, who are fighting for a state playoff berth. They are in contention, trying to get that number 4 seed in the 5A West, which would send them to state. And I tell you, when you Brad, what are you thinking when you got a highly ranked team coming into your house? What do you think the mindset is? What are you looking for for Panthers?
As Panthers, you got to come out and you got to throw the first punch. And it better be a good one. It can't.
It better land and
it better land and it better be some high chin music, because Farmington doesn't mess around. If they're 20-1 on the season, 7-0 in conference, they know how to compete, and they know how to compete on the road and at home. And so Panthers better come out and not mess around, and they better take care of the basketball.
Ryan Vashon wins the tip. Point guard Jaden Hooten brings it across. It's like man-to-man for the Cardinals. A lot of length on this court tonight.
Yeah, my goodness.
Both teams. Nice pump fake from AJ. Drives it
Look
up.
Look at that.
And that's the way. There's your punch, Brad.
There's the first punch.
Great drive. He absorbs the contact, able to get it up off the board, and it goes in. He's going to go to the line and see if he can complete the traditional three-point play.
You know, I've not watched a lot of Siloam boys basketball yet this season. Just hasn't worked out. But our boys have grown up with these boys, and good to see A.J. Moore not just settle for the outside shot.
Yeah.
Really taking the ball to the rim, being aggressive.
Absolutely, and that's, again, we've watched AJ be just a spot-up shooter.
Oh, he's a fantastic
his whole
shooter.
life.
Yeah.
But I will say it's been a part of his game that he's added this year, and it really, not that it wasn't there, but he's developed it, and you see him going strong to the rim. He's got some bounce that you don't really think about until he does it, like right there. Stuart Swaniger out. He's going to take a contested 3 and drops it.
Okay. That's a little body blow. We're stacking punches here.
Panthers in that 3-2. That's Press Taylor, their sophomore guard.
Wow.
Can't get it in, but they control the rebound. Taylor now gets a 3. Can't get it. AJ, there's that bounce for the defensive rebound. You love to see your shooting guard in there on the defensive boards. That's going to be important tonight, because you got to have all 5 guys rebounding.
Whew. He is playing with a lot of energy, really climbed the ladder on that rebound.
Jaden Hooten with a 3. That rebound comes out to point guard.
Stop ball. Oh,
Eli Schwartzman, nice bounce pass to Taylor. He can't finish it. And I tell you, Schwartzman, he can play. He is definitely what makes that offense go for the Cardinals. Evan Allen, wing jump shot off. Stewart crashes, can't get it. He's got to get back.
Yeah, he's got to hustle back.
5 on 4. Schwartzman turns around, finds this trailer. That 3 is long, bounces off hard. Going to stay with the Cardinals, and Schwartzman's going to get a 3 up, also long.
There we go, Jaden.
And there's Jaden again. We talked about the guards rebounding.
Yeah, got to have it.
And it's going to be a tie-up. It's going to stay with the Cardinals, but that's at least gets the possession turned over. That was Jaden going up against 6'7" senior Carson Simpson. And at least gets the possession arrow turned. Fresh 35 for the Cardinal.
Well, it stops the momentum a little bit, right? They're flailing on defense, flying around. That's, oh,
Yeah,
boy.
that was a set play.
Oh, get it out.
Vashon with the block. Had a little alley-oop set up off that inbounds, and what looked like a shot from Schwartzman. He doesn't miss that, and you saw, I think that was a set play.
Yeah, because it was so far off. It was almost shocking.
He could take 100 shots and not miss a shot like that. Evan forces one. Got to get back again. Cardinals are running. Schwartzman pushing it up. Kicks it back out to Taylor. Three's open in the corner. Vashon's got that defensive board. Cardinals have come out cold in the first 3 minutes. They've been held scoreless. Again, you've got a 6'7" senior out there in the corner shooting threes, and we know, again, I got a chance to watch these guys, these two teams play last month in Farmington, and these bigs for Farmington, they've got a perimeter game. Stu takes a three.
Just flat on that shot.
Schwartzman got another defensive board, pushes. Wow, no call. No call. There it is. I think we got the benefit of the doubt because the ball went down on that first one, but the loose ball picked up from Roman Simpson. He's another 6'5" junior for the Cardinals. He gets taken down on almost a clothesline.
Yeah, Jaden just grabbed him by the shoulders.
Hey, you know what? But you want clean fouls, but don't give him a chance to get the and one. So, you know, credit the hard foul. Sometimes that's what it takes. First free throw is short. Farmington still's got a lid on the basket on this end.
Yeah, knock on wood, Farmington's not shooting
Boy.
like what you would expect from the number 3 ranked team in the state.
No.
Both of those free throws were just
Those were
flat.
flat, definitely flat.
Just shot puts right at the front of the rim.
Farmington coach calls something from the bench, and they set it up. Schwartzman's got it.
Good job by Jaden
Nice
to
dump
stay
down.
in front.
And there's the nice little up and under move that time from Simpson. He gets Farmington on the board. It's 5-2. Off the make, they've got a little three-quarter trap going. Got to get it across, Stu. Don't forget.
Don't pick up there.
Appreciate the patience, but get it across the timeline. They do, and there's now 20 on the shot clock. And they'll set up. Farmington drops out of that three-quarter court back into their man-to-man. Ball screen for Jaden. Gets the open three, doesn't go.
But not a bad look. He read the defense well. They went underneath that screen.
Nice run out.
Oh, my goodness.
Can't finish.
Wow.
Panthers dodge another one.
And they push.
Vashon's got it. Kicks it back to AJ, fakes the three. Nice dump into Evan. He's got his defender. See it. Good recovery.
Help him.
Oh, that three just off the mark. Good
Drop
offensive
step.
rebound.
There
Drop
you
step. Okay. Good offensive rebound that time. I tell you, we talked about this in the girls' game where a player, our player with the ball got trapped, used his dribble. Nobody came to him. That time AJ came, bailed Evan out on that baseline. Got the three ball up, which kept the possession going. Then the offensive rebound, the repost, and draws the foul.
Yeah, really good game awareness by AJ to see that his teammate was in trouble on the baseline with nowhere to go and to rotate back over.
We've got a timeout on the floor. We're trying to see which bench called it. I think Siloam called that timeout. We're a little over the halfway mark in this first quarter. It's 5-2 Panthers.
Whew. The pace of this game.
Way more than 5-2. You know, what you think? I tell you, if you're watching on the broadcast right now, Kramer Crew's doing a good job. We've got an ESPN desk down there, it looks like, and well, a conversation about it, perhaps. But yeah, did you know ESPN was going to be in the house? It was a big deal.
Man.
ESPN covering the 5A West.
5A West. First time, I think, for ESPN to have a broadcast team in Panther Arena.
Down in the pit. Good turnout for the pit. We appreciate there's been some sponsors, I think, giving some students some incentive with some Domino's Pizza out there. We appreciate that. But we've got a crew, and we've also, looks like we've got we do have the mirror coach. So we might have to find, we've got one of our students down there. He's coat and tie, mirroring the Farmington bench. So a lot of good fun, good school spirit. Nice reverse dribble from AJ. Get some contact,
There we
but
go.
right back up.
Tip drill.
Attaboy. So there again, AJ knows he's if he gets a three, it's because they've forgotten about him, and it's going to be contested. The scouting report's going to say that, but he's finding ways to add to his game.
Sure.
Dump down into the post.
Stay strong, Stu.
Nice rebound that time from number 11.
That's a great offensive rebound.
That was Carson Simpson again. He's 6'7". They had posted up 6'6", Ethan Kennedy on that play. And Stu was guarding him. Now Stu certainly has the physique of a college football player because that's what's in his future, but he's given up quite a few inches both in height and in certainly overall reach. And so I don't know, playing behind him, I don't know. If you might sometimes when you're overmatched, you go like half around and look for some backside help because playing behind him gives him an opportunity to shoot right over the top. Farmington stays cold from the free throw line. Evan Allen's got the rebound. Don't stop there. Crew Webb in the game. He's getting a quick three up off the mark. AJ fighting for the rebound.
Unlucky.
Yeah. Again, I like to see the crash. Let's send 5 guys to the board. We had the defensive rotation back. It's 3rd team foul for the Panthers here in quarter number 1.
Panthers playing with a lot of energy. Just got to stay composed. They've thrown the first punch, as we talked about, but Farmington's not going to just lay down on the after a punch. They're going to punch back, and now we got bodies on the floor.
Yeah. Good aggressive play by both teams. Great wraparound that time from Schwartzman into the post. I believe it was Kennedy on the loose ball, but I think he was the one that got the ball. But what he did, he put it on the ground. That allowed Jaden to come in and knock and cause that loose ball with just some backside help. And sometimes you really, most bigs are taught don't put the ball on the deck. That's when it gives the little guys a chance.
Well, and if Stewart's going to go to the ground with it and wrap it up, my money's on Stu.
Crew Webb's got a mismatch on the low block.
Yeah,
gives it back out. Give it back to him. Clear out and repost. Crew's definitely got a size mismatch up against Schwartzman on that block. They get it back to Crew. Jaden, nice screen on the baseline. Crew Webb's keeping it alive.
That was a
Schwartzman.
Foul. Yeah.
Yeah, Schwartzman reached in, knocked the ball loose. Crew tried to save it, but before that was a play. They're going to get Schwartzman on the reach. Yeah, listen, I've had Crew Webb on the block. That's advantage Panthers if we can get him against one of their guards. We've teased him for years about playing old man ball, and he knows how to do it down there in terms of little elbow, chicken wing, and using his body.
He's played some pickup with grown men much older than him.
AJ's now got a size advantage.
Sure.
See there, and Taylor doing a smart thing. We got a whistle. The shot clock had not started. That time, AJ was posting Schwartzman on the switch, and Taylor was guarding the ball, sagged off of it because Jaden was a step or two off the three-point line, which really cut down that passing lane and didn't allow the entry. It's going to stay with the Panthers on the side. They'll probably do some mathematics on what should be on the shot clock. Panthers are trying to inbound the ball, and
they're ready to
roll.
roll.
A little premature. They set it at 25, so 25 to shoot. Sean gets open. Jaden's going to set the offense for Siloam. High ball screen. They're just kind of letting that go right now. And there's the drive. I tell you, that's going to be number 2 on Schwartzman. Ticky-tacky a little bit there, but we'll take it.
Sure.
Again, that's the Cardinals' senior point guard. He's a good player. If he has to sit for any length of time due to foul trouble, again, advantage Siloam. They're face guarding Vashon off the inbound. He gets it anyway. Jaden will take the 3. Back iron off, controlled by Simpson for the Cardinals, out to Taylor. He crosses over, goes baseline. I thought he was out of bounds, but maybe not. Jackson Marshall comes off the bench. He's been in the game for the last couple minutes. He picks up the garbage along the baseline and puts it back in for 2. Three-quarter trap again off all made baskets so far for the Cardinals. And there's the turnover right there. Schwartzman gets it up to Taylor, kisses it off the glass, and all of a sudden we got a tie ball game.
Yeah, momentum has shifted significantly. Court is tilted in Farmington's favor right now.
Well, there was a long, long time of game clock, and that's just ragged ball right now. And I wouldn't say it's totally unforced. Farmington's really causing the pace, causing the disruption. Schwartzman finds Jackson, who just ran right to the block, was ready to receive the pass, and gets it up and in.
This press, as we see at all levels, really starts to cause problems.
Nice cross-court ball movement for a corner 3. Doesn't go. And that's Kennedy with the rebound. He's going to find Schwartzman. He's going to walk it up. There's 16 on the clock. Shot clock's off. Farmington's going to get the last shot here. Defend this, guys. Panthers are setting up in the 3-2 zone. Vachon on the point of it. You better challenge that. He does.
Good job. Way to be active.
Yeah, Farmington flashed Simpson up to the high post, and Schwartzman was looking for him because that would have been an easy turnaround. I'm not sure what size Vachon wears, but he needed all of size 18 or whatever it is to kick that ball out. 4 seconds.
He used all his length, arms and legs. What a play.
It was a nice play on a couple of levels. And boy, it's a pretty good looking shot from Taylor. Kind of an off balance 3, but boy, that looked good on the way there.
You know, Panthers came out. Chuck, you asked me what I was looking for. I wanted a haymaker, and Panthers threw it. They were up 7-2, and then just went ice cold.
Especially those quick 5. When we were up 5-0.
Yeah.
And then 7. But when it was 7-2, it stayed there too long, and the Panthers finished. The quarter was 7.
You could feel at 7-2, and us starting to miss a sequence of shots. It felt almost inevitable for the game to turn the way it did. And only be now 9-7, Farmington missed a lot of shots in that first quarter.
I mean, you know, it's probably, I don't know, again, we don't know all of Farmington's box scores, but my guess is that's the first quarter they've had this season under 10 points.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going out on a limb.
Yeah,
And so if you're shooting that poorly, you want to take advantage of it on your home floor and be up by 6, 8, 10 points.
Right.
Because we can score 15, 20 points in a quarter, no problem. But we just got our own level of cold there and turning the ball over a little bit.
You got to expect Farmington's going to come out and try and build on the momentum they took at the end of that quarter. We got to be prepared and locked in. We saw some lapses, I think, even mentally. That three-quarter press kind of threw us off our rhythm, getting in our offensive end. We got to be really locked back in the way we were the first 2 minutes of that game, weather this initial punch from Farmington, and try and make a run on our own.
Panthers staying at 3-2. Nice little circle cut into the middle of the lane. That shot does not go, and man, there's something about either the air in the ball or something that's just causing those shots to stay out. Ooh, dangerous pass. Good adjustment from Jaden. Evan passes on the 3, takes his dribble down. He's got the size advantage. Great follow from Crew Webb, staying active. And he ties the game at 9. Schwartzman right back, though, for the Cardinals. That's going to open up what would have been a 3, but good closeout by the Panther defense. Oh, nice.
Good find.
Nice find. And that's just long to long, 6'7" to 6'5". Again, Jackson Marshall just hanging on the backside block. His shot chart looks pretty simple right now. I think this is about third basket right underneath.
I've been impressed with the passing lanes that these Farmington Cardinals are seeing. Great shot from Crew Webb there.
I tell you, I like both parts of that because Schwartzman was guarding Crew, and again, he was giving him distance, and Crew can hit that.
Yeah.
But again, it was on the switch. Taylor had Vachon on the block, and I'd love to see Vachon keep that ball down there. He's definitely got the size advantage. They've got Taylor listed at 5'11". Vashawn's at 6'8", so I'd love to see him just keep that a little bit. Long three from Evan Allen doesn't go. Not a great shot for the Panthers, I don't think. Taylor's got it off the glass, a little strong. A.J. Moore with the block out. There's a call. I think they're going to get A.J. By the way, they're looking that maybe he came up underneath. Yeah.
Second foul, I believe. Yeah.
The signal was on the wrist. I don't think that was it.
Looked like a cross body block.
Cardinals are going to inbound it for fresh 35. They were looking for a lob, not there. Vashawn was in the middle of that, kind of disrupted that. Skip pass to the corner. And that's number 32 in for the first time. Cole Lentz, another 6. No, that's his wingspan. Sorry, 6'3". Like 6'8" again? No, that's his wingspan. 6'3" kid with a 6'8" span. Good ball movement, good drive from Crew, and he just dragged that pivot foot just a little bit.
He tried so hard to hold on to it and just couldn't stop.
(16-12) Cardinals. Just under 6 to go before half. Nice bounce pass
Just
in.
really good
Little
vision.
jump hook doesn't go. Panthers have it running. Move the ball, don't hold it. The Panthers are going to reset. Jaden's going to call set play.
Plenty of time on the shot clock. I like that. With the good initial push on the break, and then Jaden just, let's settle it down, let's get a good shot. But the high pressure there, getting it, not letting Evan have a clean look to catch that ball.
Absolutely. This again, number 32, Cole Wentz, 6'3" senior, creating that. He's contributed quickly since coming off the bench. Panthers are man-to-man. They're scrambling a little bit on some of those screens. Missed 3. And they're able to set up that trap out of the miss. Panthers get it across.
After some initial difficulty on that three-quarter press, Panthers have settled into it and have figured it out. They're handling it much better than they did the first couple times.
You know, I tell you, we're going to have to make an adjustment. I will tell you, you watch it next time. You know, Jaden, we know Jaden can hit a 3, but they are playing off him. They are giving him that shot, and that's allowing whether it's Taylor or Schwartzman to sag back into the lane. That time again, we had Vashawn against Taylor on the block and can't get him the ball.
The ref's really letting them play. There was
So
a
you
lot
got
of
Schwartzman
contact.
down there with Evan right now.
Yeah, give him the ball.
Evan's got a good 6 inches at least on Schwartzman.
He's got to see it. Now repost.
Yeah, reverse the ball. If Stewart could come to the wing and let Evan get to the block. And wow, did you see that? Taylor, I don't know if we get a replay. Did you see he like put his rear into him and started?
Yeah.
Evan's got a pivot foot,
Right.
and Taylor starts riding him out. That was an off-balance shot, but there was some action below the belt
Sure there was.
that affected that shot, and the referees didn't notice it.
Well, and even good awareness, knowing that there was
Yeah, shot clock.
shot clock-ish, deep in the clock. Wow, what a shot off the glass.
Boy, did you see the separation Schwartzman was able to create there?
Yeah.
Just a little bit of bump into Jaden, created that separation for a nice kiss off the glass. Nice fake. Got the Cardinals scrambling a little bit, and there's a body foul. That's, again, good ball movement that time. When we're quick with the ball, the defense has to react, reverse it, and that gave Evan an opportunity to drive and draw the foul.
Right. I think I'd like to see Crew be a little more aggressive on the drive, because he got that first step into the lane, and it looked like he could go to the rim, but he decided to kick it out, reverse it opposite side. I'm just an old man sitting up here. I don't know, but.
Well, I'll tell you what I like what Vashawn can't get that one to go. He's unfortunately
And
lost
he's
his
gonna
balance.
fall,
He's
yeah.
going to get the foul. But that time, Jaden showed the ball fake, caused Taylor to react, and that created the bounce passing lane to get the ball into Vashon. We've got to, you know, if we let that on-ball defender just sag, that's just we're playing. It's almost like 4-on-5 at that point.
Yeah.
Screen, Schwartzman's long on the 3. Crew keeps it alive. Loose ball rebound out to Jaden. It's going to cross half court and push. He's got Crew on the cut. Not there. Vashon hit that.
Ugh.
I like that shot, though.
Yeah.
Get back. Good recovery by the Panther defense. The ball will stay on this end with the Cardinals and a fresh 35. Marshall back into the game. A.J. Moore's going to come in for the Panthers. He's going to get Crew Webb.
Those are good minutes out of Crew Webb. He was very active on the boards.
Easy inbound in there to Taylor. Uses it. Oh, and A.J.'s going to get his third.
He just got
foul.
his third. Yep.
I tell you, Taylor used a savvy play for a sophomore, kind of took a dribble and created again some separation with just a little bit of shoulder contact, got A.J. on his hip, and then A.J., not sure if he got ball or body, but he's going to now go to the bench with 3 fouls, and that's going to bring Hudson Lockridge in the game for the first time for the Panthers. Just the 7th player to enter the game for the Panthers. They've shortened their bench a little bit here tonight. It's 20-12. This is going to be critical minutes, last 2:30 here to stay in this game. They've been in it really from the start. Good lead pass to Evan, left hand, finishes
Really
over
nice
Marshall.
finish. Good find by
Here come the
Stu.
Cardinals.
Yeah, they don't waste any time.
Taylor's looking for a post up against Jaden, finds Marshall underneath, and man, he spins up again. He's putting closed circle on top of closed circle on his shot chart from that spot. That's at least 8 for him right from the same spot. Good, there we go. We find the recognition, can't control the ball. Again, Evan Allen had Schwartzman down low. We turn the ball over, nice find from Schwartzman to Taylor.
I thought that pass was going to the corner.
Yeah, I did too.
I got confused there.
You know, Schwartzman was kind of looking that way. He looked everybody off, but even just from the angle of that pass, I didn't even see a passing lane.
No, I didn't either.
24-14. Again, critical last 2 minutes here. You're playing a really, really good team. You got to keep it. You got to stay within shouting distance,
That's
right?
Yeah, I think you got to keep it within 10. If you keep it within 10 at the half, I think you're gonna be happy. Gets much more than that. Just the way the Farmington team plays, it could be tough sledding in the second half.
It's a good timeout here for the Panthers against their second one of the game, and so. But I think just from a leg standpoint, hey, let's gather ourselves a minute here and find out how we're going to finish this half strong.
Yeah.
Farmington has reset their bench all the way to the corner.
Yeah, this is.
They're kind of encroaching the cheerleader space. They aren't able to cheer if they wanted to.
And they've got their mascot here, and he got forced to the opposite end of the baseline.
Again, good crowd here on a Tuesday night, especially down in the Panther pit. Panthers going to inbound the ball. Farmington's going to set up in that, I was going to say 3-quarter, but they're now full court press. They're defending that inbound. Invite the double team. Somebody make themselves available. Vashon's open in that corner.
Got to go to it.
Boy, we dodged one there.
Oh, what a pass.
Vashon's shot blocked out of bounds. That doesn't happen a lot, but again, the length of Farmington equals his.
Yeah, they are length upon length.
Jaden will trigger the inbound. They're looking for a lob, not there.
Get it in.
Oh,
Oh, you got to go to it.
credit Schwartzman. Stu had no idea he was coming from behind. He knew where his defender was, but he didn't know where the off-ball defender was, and that's just, that's a gimme.
Well, and he settled underneath it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Again, cross-court pass. The Farmington defense retreats. And that was Simpson again with the interception. Now we create a turnover of our own. A little ragged here in the last minute since that timeout.
Bounce past that.
Yeah, bounce pass was there. Tried to pass it through your hands. Schwartzman gets around Evan. Smart play. Lockridge was, again, you mentioned earlier in the girls game, if you're in it, again, I think it applies as a defender, if you're even in that situation, you're behind.
Yeah.
And Schwartzman had the angle, took it. There's no way Lockridge is going to get down there and cut that off, and nothing but a defensive foul. Schwartzman was able to protect the ball and get it up and in. And they've doubled up the Panthers now, 28-14.
Well, credit Schwartzman for initiating contact, too.
Yeah,
I mean, he leaned in knowing I've got the body control and position and the speed to initiate contact to get the foul and make an easy layup.
Yeah, really high basketball IQ. Gets it across to Evan, who drives and is going to get fouled on the layup. I tell you, Farmington on that track, they're bringing that third guy in. It's almost a triple team on the ball.
Yeah.
If you can, and that time with the cross-court pass, we were able to beat it, and then we had numbers the other way. So pretty aggressive formation in that regard. Evan breaks the scoreless streak for the Panthers here. Less than a minute before half.
Those are two much-needed points.
Taylor's going to bring it across. He's now running point with Schwartzman off the ball, but Schwartzman comes and gets it.
Little two-man game.
Yeah. Again, no reason to force anything there, so they'll reset it back. About 10 on the shot clock, out to the wing on Taylor. He's driving baseline, up and under, nice move. There's 15 seconds left here in the half. Can the Panthers get across half court and get a good shot? They find Allen up court for a layup. Let's see what Farmington can do. 5 seconds left. Schwartzman knows it.
He's going to get it to the rim.
Wow, no call on the block charge.
Wow.
And no call on the follow tip. No basket along the way. 31-18 Cardinals going into half.
Ooh.
Tell you, again, we saw the second quarter was really a different pace than the first in terms of conversion. It was 9-7.
I was going to say, you remember what the score was at the end of one?
9-7, so that quarter was 22
Unreal.
to 11.
Yeah.
So Cardinals put up 22, open up a 13-point lead. We're going to go to halftime. Hibbets is going to give us another chance for a student to win a pair of Nike Dunks. And we appreciate their sponsorship of Panther Athletics. We're going to take the break. We'll be back in 10 minutes for the second half.
Hi guys, it's me, Brinkley McDaniel, and since Valentine's Day is coming up soon, it's time to ask some people what their favorite rom-coms are. Let's get into it. And what is your favorite rom-com?
Never Been Kissed.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. Why?
I like Drew Barrymore. She's my favorite.
I'm here with...
Coach Kaiser.
And what is your favorite rom-com?
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Dates.
Okay, that's a good one. I'm here with...
Marvin Cedillos.
And what is your favorite rom-com?
Dear Evan Hansen.
Okay, is that a rom-com? Okay, and why?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
Come back here. I'm here with...
Mr. Regan Stanley.
And what is your favorite rom-com?
I am a personal favorite and fan of, probably You've Got Mail. I think it's one of the most adorable little 90s rom-coms. I absolutely love the background, the set building, the characters, and finally, I think Meg Ryan is beyond charming.
Okay, thank you so much. What is your favorite rom-com?
The Notebook.
That's a sad one, but why?
I feel like it's really nice to see how they came back after like many years of being separated.
That was a good answer. Thank you. And what is your favorite rom-com?
Bro, I don't even know what that is, bro.
All right, and that's all. Happy Valentine's Day, and don't forget to watch those rom-coms mentioned. They're really good. Bye!
Here. This is a mural. It's one of the many ways you can volunteer downtown. It expresses creativity, skill, and it looks good on a resume. Picking up trash is also another great opportunity for volunteering. It helps build manners helps your community, and it looks great on a resume. Food trucks are a great place to volunteer. Luckily, there's one right there. They offer career experience, free food sometimes, and it looks good on a resume. Volunteering at local places is a great way to learn life skills, be a better person, and of course, it just looks great on a resume.
All right, second half action here from the Panther Activity Center. Chuck Hyde, Brad Edwards with you for the second half. Brad, we talked a lot. It's a good half for the Panthers. They stayed in it, but Farmington started to pull away a little bit in the back half of that quarter. What are you looking for us to the start of the second half here?
I think we have got to come out and knock down some shots. We got to see the ball go in the basket. It felt like we started well that first quarter, but the second quarter felt like a drought, and it just was, we couldn't get the ball to go through the rim. Let's stack some open looks with some made baskets and get some stops. You know, it's a relatively simple game when you add it up to that. Put the ball in the basket, keep the other team from making baskets. So let's execute well on both ends of the court.
Yeah, first court, nice little circle cut from Evan. Can't finish, but you know what? Yeah,
goaltend?
Yeah, they're going to call it a goaltend, I think. Yeah, basket counts. The defender and the shot block attempt hit the backboard, and that's going to, in the referee's judgment, affected that shot. And so 2 points for credit to Evan Allen. Boy, I tell you, the scouting report says number 10's not going to take a 15-footer. And he didn't. Oh,
no, that's friendly fire.
Oh, wow. So they're going to get – they got Jaden on a push of Taylor into Schwartzman. Coach Stewart's asking for some clarification or a hint on what might have happened there.
You know, Jaden didn't argue it. It looked like he was a ways from the play, but oh, you can't. There's three of you standing there.
Yeah, again, credit.
That's a push.
And that's going to be a push on Stewart. Guys, we did not block out number 11. That's Simpson. He's been active all game. Too long. You cannot. We didn't block him out, and then we pushed the sophomore. Three-corner shot from Schwartzman's off.
This has been a long possession.
And another offensive rebound and reset for the Cardinals. And a simple little textbook kiss off the square. Doggone it. Three-quarter trap for the Cardinals. Oh,
wow.
Stewart kind of being a point forward action, and he and Simpson get tied up. And we'll set it up again. They're denying Jaden pretty hard. The ball goes into AJ, who's pressured hard by Taylor. Skip pass, long. Boy, good recovery there from Allen. Now go right to the block, Evan. Go right to the block. Jaden dribble to the wing. And the Panthers are going to call time.
No, they're going to foul call.
Okay, there's a foul called away from the ball.
That was on number 10, Ethan Kennedy.
But I tell you, man, we had again.
Yeah, mismatch.
Evans got 6 inches easy on Schwartzman, and we had 4 players and the ball on one side of the court and didn't even look to set that post. Nice entry there. Be careful, Vashon.
Oh, he got.
Step in 3 from Jaden's off the mark. Cardinals have it running.
Man, they're fast with the basket. Oh.
Yeah, bounce pass across court, nice pass, but Simpson was not able to handle that. He pits his own chest and says, yeah, that one's on me. 3/4 is now full court, and it's kind of 3-on-3 where our bigs have just gone down. Corner 3 from Bashan. Nice find from AJ to break the press. Bashan can hit that, and Farmington's coach bench is not happy. He calls timeout immediately, and felt like there had maybe been a blown defensive assignment there to give up the open 3 to Bashan.
He is in the ear of a Farmington player, just not happy with the way that break was handled.
I'll tell you, everything I've seen and heard is that there's a standard in Farmington about high school basketball, and that's, has a lot to do, I'm sure, with them being ranked number 3 overall in the state, being undefeated in conference, and whether they're 21-1 or whatever they are in overall. But yeah, the Panthers now pulled within 10, closest they've been since we thought what would happen before, so we got it back to 10.
Yeah.
Siloam needs to continue to play with some energy. If you play tentative against these guys, they're gonna run you. Hopefully AJ got in foul trouble. He was playing with 3 fouls, limited his ability to be on the floor that much in the first half. So hopefully he'll be able to stay on the court and stay in the flow.
Wow.
I don't know about that. I mean, there was contact, but that's a play on, I think.
It's one of those, Chuck. If the offensive player initiates that contact and the defender just stays vertical and doesn't lean in or doesn't, that feels like that should be an offensive foul or a no call.
Well, and it was awkward, I think, for both of them. The offensive player was a little awkward. Evan was a little bit of awkward defensive spot, and once the contact was made, I think it probably had as much to do with the whistle as anything. But to me, that's kind of a play on. Let's. Now, again, you got Bashan and Schwartzman.
Yeah,
Bashan's
he's calling
like,
for it.
Go dribble the ball to the wing.
What?
You cannot do that. Just, golly, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Dribble the ball over to the wing, create your angle for your entry pass. He just kind of threw it up there. Even if Bashan catches that, he's now 18 feet from the basket and loses all the advantage of having position in the first place. Corner 3 from Jaden is good. That needed to fall because they've been playing off him. If they can get him, if he makes them honor that shot, that's going to rebalance the floor in the half court. Panthers back to within 10. Taylor's got Crew Webb posted up. Drives on him. Good footwork from Crew. Good help from Bashan. And what are we calling? What are we calling?
Oh, my gosh.
That can't be on Bashan. That was all ball.
Called it on
They
Crew.
call on Crew on
with
the body. I just don't know, man.
No, that's not a good call.
This is high school boys basketball. Let's play. But again, a heady play. Taylor, again, just a sophomore, but the son of a coach. He's the head coach's son. Smart. He goes in there, and if we've seen where multiple times Farmington has initiated contact and/or created space with it, and they've gotten the advantage of that each time.
Yeah.
So, like anything else, until the referees call a different way, keep doing it. Siloam's going to have to adjust. We've got a shot clock
again.
Shot clock technical problem again, the way they've got some type of remote or something that they're trying to fix. That's going to allow a dead ball for AJ to come in and sub in for Evan Allen.
Let's change the batteries on it.
It'll be Panthers ball, half court, sideline out of bounds. 29 is what they set the shot clock to. Good job from Crew to get them in.
We've noted this multiple times. Panthers have created the mismatch, at least size-wise.
That's a force.
That was a force.
Cardinals have it running. Oh, good anticipation from Stu. Kind of a no-look pass from Schwartzman. Jaden knew he had the size with the much larger 6'7" Simpson running with him.
Oh, AJ just got his 4th.
That's not going to help our cause.
He was the only defender back on that side of the lane and had to challenge. I mean, he had no choice.
That's going to send Simpson to the line. 6'7" senior. He's been super active tonight. I'll tell you what, here comes Jackson Marshall coming off the bench. If you look at Marshall, Simpson, Kennedy, and even number 32 is coming back into the game. Lentz. That's 6'7", 6'8", 6'6", and 6'5". They got a basketball forward press over in Farmington, manufacturing some guys. Again, I take Crew Webb and get him on the block. He's got Schwartzman on him. Stu's got the mismatch. I say mismatch, but just from a width standpoint.
Yes, yeah.
32 is asking for the elbow, but again, that's really the first time where we've initiated some contact. And again, you love to see at least some consistency in that. If they're if they'd have called an offensive foul on Stu there, that would have been highly irregular. They're going to ISO here on this inbound, see if they can get Vashon. They switch it, but then they let him go, so he gets a three open. Little scrum underneath.
Yeah.
That was Stuart Schwaniger in there, and they're going to get Jackson Marshall. They were hooked up. Call's going to go against Marshall, so it's going to stay with Siloam, a fresh 35.
Stewart was wanting that to be a shooting foul, but
he was tipping it. I mean, it was he had a case. Coach Stewart's asking for it too. Referee explains that that was not in the act. Tell you, Crew's asking for it. He's ready to
give
go.
him the ball.
Again,
now we got a mismatch. Evan Allen's inside. Give it to him. Don't go away from it.
Stay back. Repost, Evan. There it is.
There we go.
Attaboy, Crew. Getting that pass in, but Evan goes strong with it off the glass. If you're going to get a guy, you just shoot over him. Taylor brings it back up. Corner three.
Buckets.
That's at least two of those corner threes from Lentz since he's subbed into the game.
No.
They suckered us into a turnover there. Nice touch pass back.
Wow.
From Taylor to Marshall.
Wow.
Running the floor. He's rewarded with an and one opportunity. And this thing has ballooned quickly, 43-26. It was 26-36 just a few minutes ago of actual time, a couple minutes of game time. Marshall gets the three-point play. He's been effective in his time off the bench for the Cardinals tonight.
Chuck, you couldn't draw that sequence up any better than it was. Full court press, turnover at midcourt, and pass ahead right away. Ball barely touched the court. Look at that.
Boy, look at that left-handed full court bounce pass from Schwartzman to Taylor on the run out.
That was block to block. That was unreal.
With his offhand.
Wow.
And the Cardinals have opened one up right now real quickly. 10-0 run to push this lead to 20.
Holy smokes.
3:10 left in the quarter.
Yeah, that was one of the more impressive outlet passes that I've seen at the high school level. Just.
Well, and that comes from kind of would say a philosophy. You know, that just doesn't happen. They get guys are running out. Schwartzman knows that. He's down there, gets a defensive rebound, and he has enough. We saw it. We were crediting Easton McCullough in the girls' game. As soon as she got the ball, head was up.
Heads up, yep.
Schwartzman's really the same
exact
right,
thing.
In terms of court awareness, and once that ball's in his hands, his head is up, looking for an opportunity to get his teammate a basket, and that was just an extraordinary play.
Well, it's almost like they're anticipating that turnover before the ball's even in their teammates' hands on the steal. They're turning and going. I mean, the Jets are burning. And it's just quick. Defense to offense, quick.
I tell you, the energy for the Panthers has been down a little bit. You know, and it kind of happens when you're starting to get handled a little bit. Your confidence starts to shake a little bit, and again, this pressure has really disrupted. When it hasn't created a turnover, it's created havoc.
Right.
And what we're getting is not in any kind of flow. And with AJ in foul trouble, that's shortening a short bench already for the Panthers. They've only played 7 players tonight. Now Marcus Smith has been out with an injury, so he's normally one of the guys you can pull off the bench and help with some rotation. Max Carter's not seen the floor yet tonight. He's usually in that top 6, 7, 8 in the rotation.
Yeah, it's really just been Crew and then Lockridge are the only 2 coming off the bench so far for Panthers.
And I think normally with the interchangeability of our lineup, I'd say opportunity for I think Jaden might have leaned up in him. I don't know if we'll see a replay of that or not, but Schwartzman got up on that jump shot, and Jaden was indicating straight up, but he might have, sometimes you do that, and you kind of lean in a little bit.
Yeah.
And if you get his legs or something, referees will sometimes give the shooter the benefit.
Yeah, subtle enough hip bump maybe to.
Jaden's going to get a seat. Lockridge coming back in the game. Anyway, I was thinking, depth would have been one of our strengths really with this team, as deep as we are with seniors and interchangeable parts. But in this game, it's not. We're really, I think, playing at a disadvantage right now. Hit that, Crew. I'll take the shot, but again, look up. And so Schwartzman had released. Crew was able to get that. Jackson Marshall wasn't able to get a lot on that outlet pass, but here they come again. It's 3-on-2. Taylor recognizes he's got a size mismatch against Lockridge, and there was no stop of the ball. And you just give ground. It's a jump stop and easy kiss. Taylor with the takeaway and an easy 2. You got to be stronger with the ball there.
Yeah, you really do.
And see, right now, I would love Vashon and Evan are both just basically kind of hanging in the corner, letting 3 guys bring that ball up, and they're not part of it. Corner 3.
Yeah, provide some extra help, right? Some extra support. Flash up, give another person.
Particularly Vashon at his length, and he's got, I think it's fair to say guard skills for a guy he can handle the ball and at least get it across and force the defense to react. Kind of a lazy entry that time, and Jackson Marshall long enough to get it, take it up on his own, misses it. Crew couldn't secure that defensive board. Schwartzman's got it, finds his teammate underneath.
Pass.
What
a pass!
And I'm not sure Marshall saw it coming, but once he gathered it, again, just able to set his feet, little jump hook. Again, at 6'5", able to shoot up over the defense.
Yeah, it was a good enough pass that he wasn't ready for it.
I was looking because the corner 3 was
That's
open,
what I was looking
and
too.
I thought Schwartzman was going to find that, but he had the presence of mind to know Marshall was there. And again, Marshall's been running block to block most of the night, and he's stuffing stat sheet with 4 feet and in.
Yeah. That's twice that they've gotten us on a pass in the fast break, or thinking it's going one direction, it goes the other.
A.J. Moore's going to come back in the game and have 4 fouls. But you got to, right? At this point, it's not doing you any good to have one of your starters on the bench down by 23. Let him play. Evan gets both. 1 minute left in the third quarter. Farmers are going to set something up. Play a little 2-man game here. Nice block out that time from Vashon. He and Marshall were going at it that whole possession, and Vashon was able to get the rebound. And I like the change here. That time Vashon and Stewart were the 2 bringing it up. AJ, there's AJ Moore.
There he is.
There's his AJ sighting. Again, just hampered by limited floor time. He gets the 3, cuts it under 20 now, 19. Cardinals are going to hold for the last shot. 15 on the clock.
Chuck, you were right, though. Gave a different look, though, having the two bigs bring the ball up the court. They didn't dribble into any defense, any difficulty. Okay.
Schwartzman steps on the baseline. That's going to be Panther ball with 6 seconds left. Can we get it up the court? Go, go, go.
You got to go. Look at the clock. There he is. He sees it now.
Stewart's going to get a shot off. Look good.
Oh, it did look good.
Can't quite get it. 54-35. Cardinals with a commanding lead with 8 minutes to play.
Panthers trying to claw back a little bit at the end of that third quarter. Just the hole is deep that they found themselves in, and went on a little bit of a score, a quick 5, but it's been pretty thin offensively.
You know, overcoming a 19-point deficit in one quarter, odds aren't great, right? But you want to see them compete. You want to see them play clean. You can, when you play good competition, it's an opportunity to get better. And again, with the Panthers fighting for that 4th spot in the conference, which would get them into the state playoffs for the first time in a while. I don't know when the last time we made the state playoffs is, but they're on the cusp. And so while they might not take a step toward that tonight, this is a game they're not supposed to win.
Sure.
But how can you convert this into an edge later?
Right.
You know, when you're in a game that could go either way, can you handle the ball? Can you play under pressure? Can you find your teammates? Can you play smart defense? You know, those things can matter. So there's still something to play for here.
Yeah, even build some confidence and say, hey, you know, we got it down to 10, or we fought back. We didn't lay down.
And that happened in Farmington. It was a big lead at the end of 3 at Farmington. And again, the regulars played. It wasn't like they just started resting guys, and we were able to cut in and make the ending score pretty reasonable. That one spins out for Taylor. Stewart's there with a rebound. Again, you just play good position. Like, get your body. Our advantage, Stewart's advantage, is getting his body into his guy, moving him out. And if he's got position, you're going to have to go over his back.
Well, there was 2 of them that did it that time. That's just proof to if he gets good positions, uses his size, not many are going to go through it.
So that time the 3-quarter was more token. Stewart was in. AJ's going to let it fly. Deep 3 off the mark. Vashon's got it, tips it up and in.
There we go. I like that Vashon didn't bring it down again. He kept it up, kept it high.
He does a good job of that generally, yeah. Panthers man-to-man. They're going to go right to Taylor knowing that AJ's got 4 fouls. And they probably figure that AJ's going to try not to foul. It might just get an easy bucket, but the Panthers able to secure that. Get in there.
Okay.
So good job from Evan that time to catch. Be strong with the ball. And again, he had the advantage. Got it up and in, drew the foul. The call was on Schwartzman, his 3rd. Simpson's going to grab a seat as Kennedy's back in the game. Ball rolls in over the front of the rim. Good start to the quarter. We've got a 54-40 margin now.
Oh, 5-0 run to start the 4th. Wow, what a find.
Tell you what, that time Lentz couldn't find it. I think that's the first baseline shot he's taken tonight that didn't go in. AJ, another 3. He got hit.
My goodness.
Doesn't get called. Coach Stewart's asking why, but that 3-pointer goes, and the Farmington bench doesn't like it. He's calling a full timeout, and we're going to have another defensive conversation here. As the Panthers open up the 4th quarter, the first minute 22 on a, 8-0 run?
8-0 run.
8-0 heater. We'll take it. But again, I think a slight adjustment of bringing Stewart in almost in a point forward spot on that press. A little bit taller. Still a more than adequate ball handler from a forward position. Again, you wouldn't want him on ball against Taylor or Schwartzman necessarily, but against a zone press, I like that combination. So good adjustment from Coach Stewart there.
Well, it's been interesting too. Farmington's pulled out of their press.
Yeah.
Even on that
it's
rebound,
much more passive.
They ran on that last rebound. We got the rebound, and they turned and all 5 sprinted, almost like a practice drill where off a make everybody's got to get back to the lane before you can set it. That's what it looked like. They turned and sprinted as 5, and there was no pressure, which allowed us to get right into the flow of the offense and AJ to get.
We'll see what adjustments they make on that, because you're right. It's definitely a shift, and the Panthers are taking advantage. We'll see if they go back to a more full quarter, 3-quarter pressure zone defense there. Panthers are man-to-man. Lockridge has Schwartzman. AJ's got Taylor. He's going to set up for a bank shot off the mark. Stu had position. He's going to get called for the foul. Again, sometimes those long rebounds, but golly, how did that?
I don't know how.
How did that get across Stu's head to that kid without a foul?
You almost wonder if he just mistimed his jump, like it came off weird, or because it looked like he was flailing a little bit.
Roman Simpson in the game. He's not looked good from the free throw line tonight. Another flat one. All right, guys, block out. We do, but he makes that one. And again, Farmington's going to sag back and just pick up half court. And they're letting Stewart play point forward here. Marshall's going to pick him up. We're going to get an off-the-ball foul on Lockridge. Setting the screen, it looked like maybe from Abbott, and that's just, man, that hurts. Trying to crawl back into this thing. You got an 8-1 run to start the quarter, and we don't even get a possession before we turn it over on an unnecessary foul. And they're trying to ISO Taylor, I think, against AJ.
They are.
AJ, just move your feet. Let him go. That pass had some heat on it.
It did.
Went off of Simpson's head and back to the backboard, able to gather and put it back up. And so, again, 3 quick ones back for Cardinals. Stewart's got it on the move.
Wow.
Can't get the lefty runner. Marshall has it out to Schwartzman, who finds Taylor. Good overplay from AJ.
Job,
He's got it. It's 3-on-1. Can we convert? Evan gathers. Nice use of the rim. Good break that time. And again, AJ with 4 fouls, able to reach around and use his feet to get his hand in that passing lane.
I'm still playing aggressive, right? He's not being passive. He's just going out there and playing smart with 4 fouls.
Now we got to call something there, man. Like that, he went way over Stewart that time. That's Simpson and Stewart. They've been going at each other the last couple of trips. And
spacing.
Stewart takes the 3. Not a terrible shot.
Yeah.
Doesn't go. He can hit that.
This is just good basketball awareness by Farmington to go
straight up AJ. It is. Well, and they know if they can get him out again, because they're counting on, even if he doesn't foul, he's going to think he can play more passive defense, and clearly Taylor can score the ball. He's not being able to convert in this quarter, really. AJ's done a good job of moving his feet, staying long. Jaden's going to come in. Lockridge's going to sit. Crew comes in for Vashon. Cardinals have retreated into that more just kind of routine man-to-man right now. Evan drives, kicks it out to Stewart in the corner, clear out of there. Come to him. Stewart's got it on Marshall, goes in. Again, that's Stu's footwork. Again, he can create where that lead shoulder creates enough separation against a taller Marshall. shields the ball from getting blocked.
Well, just strong with his body, lower half, to stay composed, diving diagonal through the lane.
Nice back cut. Nice drop.
Wow.
And Stu has no choice but to foul Marshall on that one. But it started with a really good back cut. AJ was kind of overplaying the passing lane. Again, good court awareness. These guards from Farmington, one a senior, one a sophomore, and he saw the back cut, created the defensive rotation, and when help came, Marshall found himself with the basketball. He didn't get the first free throw to go. 10-point lead, 3:46. It's a game.
It's definitely a game.
Block out. Marshall gets the second. He's going to sub out, and that's going to bring Simpson back into the game for the Cardinals. Cardinals stay man-to-man. We got AJ down on Schwartzman on the block.
That's a good shot.
Good rebound from AJ. He goes up, and he's going to draw the foul. I think Roman thought he got that one clean, but AJ, good position basketball, finding a way to contribute. You know, he got in foul trouble. I think it was the Greenwood game on Saturday. I'm trying to remember which, but it was just limited minutes. But he found it, and he ended up still in double figures just because of plays like that. Yeah. And AJ's heady enough and just plays with great attitude to stay in the game however he can. Doesn't get frustrated when he's got the foul trouble. This could cut it. It's going to say under 9, trying to not do the announcer jinx. I may have done it anyway.
You tried real hard to hold
the basketball
back.
gods read my mind. Elbow 2, pull up from Taylor.
Smooth.
Good recovery from Taylor that time. AJ had the drive. Be careful, Jaden. He's a lot bigger than you.
Jaden's just hesitant to shoot.
I'll tell you what, we are all kinds of out of sorts here. 5 on the shot clock.
Yeah, no
Stewart's
rhythm.
got to get it up.
No
But
spacing.
It gets iron. The shot clock did not reset. Now they're resetting, and the Farmington bench is wondering what happened. Everybody stopped because they heard the horn, and the shot clock showed 0. It definitely hit iron. Referees did not blow the whistle, so play on. Look up. Take it all the way, Evan.
Oh, wow, what a defense. What a recovery.
Good recovery. Evan was hoping to draw that foul, but had a lot of ball coming down.
Yeah, that was pretty clean.
60-48, 2:13 left. The Panthers going to make a run. They got to do it. They got to pretty much score every possession and limit Cardinals' opportunities. Layup. Yeah, Jaden can't believe that didn't go.
Beside himself.
Good job that time of using the rim as an extra, spacing against the defenders he had on his hip. Love to see that one fall. Get a chance for a three-point play. He's going to go and shoot 2. Starting lineup on the floor for both teams.
There we go.
It's an 11-point Cardinal lead. Schwartzman's got it with 2 minutes and counting. The Panthers are going to play the zone, and again, I don't know, because you try to extend and force the action, but Farmington would gladly run 25 seconds off the clock and shoot a layup. Pushes the lead back to 13.
Well, and all 5 on the court for Farmington just have such good court vision.
2-on-1. They're going to get a layup out of this.
Oh, man.
And I think the wind has left the sails of the Panthers right now, because that's one team out hustling another, and it's the team with the lead. Kind of a desperation shot from Jaden.
Oh, I thought he held it.
I thought he did too. I don't
know that that's the right call.
Yeah, he was kind of like a, "Are you kidding me?" look.
Right.
I did not think he drug it. .112 left. Take a miracle on miracle right now. Nice set play to get AJ a 3, but it's challenged. Good defense that time from Simpson. Defensive rebound back out. Cardinals are going to try to run some clock. Evans going to start to blitz the ball a little bit, but we just dribble out of it.
Okay.
I'll tell you, if you're Farmington, and I don't know, they probably haven't been in too many close games with that record they've got, but, if you're thinking about we're going to make a title run, that last sequence there, both on offense and then the transition defense, says, hey, you got a lead. We don't need that shot.
Right.
And we certainly don't need to have a weak foul on a layup when you're up by that much, right? I mean, so this is, again, a teachable moment, and they're having a conversation down there right now about – and it was Simpson who took that.
Well, Vashon just poked this one out.
Evan tries to draw the foul on 3-point shot. It's not going to get it. And this one is going to go the Cardinals' way. Again, good effort from the Panthers. Force a turnover.
Yeah.
Sloppy play from the Cardinals.
Well, playing hard without fouling, too.
Yeah. Deep 3 from Crew Webb goes. Coach Stewart's going to call a quick timeout with 17 seconds left. Again, I don't mind it. It's not because hey, let's play some situational ball. You got 17 seconds to get better.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You can tell the Farmington bench is over there. He's making the motion of secure the basketball. We have the lead.
Right. I mean, on that last play, Vashon tipped it out on the rebound because they just weren't strong on that defensive rebound.
Yeah. Love seeing Crew being aggressive on that shot. He's a good shooter.
Yeah.
Certainly strong enough to hit a 3 from well beyond the arc. So, again, this one, you probably don't have a 10-point comeback in 17 seconds. But there are some good things to take out of this. And even when we didn't play well, again, I don't know how they do film study or anything else but before they play it again. But some things to, even on the mistake, hey, we can learn from this and go to our next conference game.
We've seen high school teams be down 19 and just roll over and give up.
Yeah,
we didn't do that.
For sure.
We didn't even come close to that. We battled back, got it down to 10, maybe 9 at one point. So the fact that it's even this close is a testament. There's no quit. Looks like Farmington called the timeout.
Farmington wasn't done with their huddle.
Oh, that's good.
We're going to spend a little time talking about this. And they're definitely having an animated conversation down in that huddle. Looking ahead, I'm just kind of seeing what Max Preps has for the Panthers. We've got hit the wrong button on my phone. It's going to have to reset. I believe we have Van Buren on Friday.
They're second in the conference, right?
Yeah. We lost to Van Buren 78-70 back on January 9th.
Okay.
So we're showing them at Van Buren on Friday. Can you go down and steal one?
Ooh.
What I don't know is our home game against Alma. How are we going to play that? Because we haven't played Alma yet, I don't think. And they're one of the teams ahead of us. We're going to have to beat one of those teams to catch up to Mountain Home on the tiebreaker, and then we need to beat Mountain Home at home when we host them here in a couple of weeks. Max Carter in the game for the first time, pressuring Schwartzman. He gets in the scorebook.
Foul right away.
We love Max. Max being Max. So he's officially in the book. Shout out to the ESPN crew down there in the Panther pit. They've been faithful. They stuck with the broadcast all the way. We'll see if we make any SC top 10s.
That's right.
Or not top 10s.
And there's
you know what?
AJ Smith.
Good for you, AJ Moore, because by golly, you aren't punching one on my home floor.
That's right.
To capitalize this victory. Nuh-uh. So AJ's going to foul out. Good game. Again, tough night. Just some unfortunate fouls, but I like him taking that one there. It's not going to inconsequential to the final score, but I think at 6-6.
Oh, he
had an idea.
Yes, he
Kennedy
did.
had an idea.
He had bad intentions.
And AJ says, nope, not tonight. You got to get that somewhere else.
Well, credit AJ. He played, I think, the entire fourth quarter and a lot of the third quarter with 4 fouls.
Lockridge gets a 3 up at the buzzer. Going to go to cut into the margin of victory. Lost track a little bit. It's going to be a final 8-point margin. Cardinals 65, Panthers 57. Cardinals stay undefeated in the 5A West. Panthers drop a game, but again, you're just really looking for those middle games. How can you take care of business against teams behind you? And we need to get 1 or 2 on the teams ahead of you, trying to keep that state playoff hopes alive.
Sure. Chuck, this was fun. Thanks for letting me in.
We had a good time. So again, look for it's an away game. So if you want to catch the Panthers on the road, I'm sure Van Buren has a broadcast. Tune in, see if we can get one on the road. And we'll see you next time from the Panther Activity Center on our next home game. And we'll sign off. Go Panthers.
Go Panthers.
Have just gone down. 3 for Deshaun. AJ's going to let it fly. Deep 3 off the mark. Deshaun's got it. Tips it up and in. Secure that. Get in. First baseline shot AJ, another 3. He got hit. Play from AJ. He's got it. It's 3-on-1. Can we convert? Evan gathers. Nice. Marshall goes in. Good effort from the Panthers. Forced turnover. Sloppy play from the Panthers.
Well, playing hard without fouling.
Yeah. Deep 3 from Crew Webb goes. Coach Duke's entire fourth quarter. Lockridge gets a 3 up.